Namaste.
Namaste.
Blessings, beloveds.
Blessings.
We are so grateful to be sharing with you from this magical space with the beautiful lotus flowers behind us.
The wisdom of the lotus is with us.
Yes, and they are bringing their grace. And what we would like to speak about today is the understanding of the divine presence and how to connect with it and what it truly is for us. Because so many times can we witness and find that there's this continuous seeking of the divine outside of ourselves, and this continuous journey of trying to improve and trying to heal and process in order to finally ascend and to finally be in oneness, which on one level is necessary in order for us to come to a more holistic lifestyle. But on the other side, is as well really important for us to realize and to remember that we already are the divine presence, or God, or the light, however we want to call it. This is our nature. This is who is and what is guiding us and living through us every moment and every day. And everything else that we experience around it are our conditions and our programs and our belief systems. And even though we may not yet be completely realized on the level that we do not have any more programs or any more triggers playing out and in our daily lives and in our interactions and maybe in our relationships, things continue to bubble up and be revealed for further purification, doesn't that mean that the divine is further away? It is always there, and it is always, it is our true self. It is the light that is guiding us. And it is so simple that for the mind it's too complicated and too paradoxical to understand. But I feel for me, when I had this revelation, it gave me a lot of space, and it as well brought me a lot of more self-love and self-acceptance. Because even though sometimes the story and the conditioning of the ego might still play out, behind that I always know that it is not my true self, and therefore can I allow myself to give that space of not beating myself up and of just accepting what is, while I am continuing to do the work and dismantling and giving space to myself for healing.
And this is the importance of the remembrance of the I am presence. And this is why often we use the word I am as that remembrance of that presence that we are. And that any word that follows that phrase, I am, is magnified with that energy of the true self. And daily practice of affirmations and spoken words and just remembering your essence, this will anchor you in that space. And it's a unfolding of remembering and trust, because it's truly the trust in which we've forgotten, and the trust the trust in God that we didn't have and we separated from, that's created this disconnection. So even in the tribulations and the challenges that we go through in life, just know that God, the higher presence, the I am, is allowing that and is providing that for our soul growth. And it's part of the journey. It's part of the healing process. So it's this never-ending trust that everything that is happening is perfect. And this is how we can stay more anchored in the I am, is this trust. Trust in everything that is happening to me, everything that is being brought forth in my journey in life is perfect for my evolution. And the I am presence is pervading everything. And the I am presence is nowhere other than within your heart and within your being. And just remembering every day, affirming or whatever it is for you, that this is the truth of your being. And as you do that, as you remember, then you ignite that I am presence within you, which creates the magic outside. And daily practice really assimilates that I am. So that flame never stops burning. It's always in perpetual lighting. It's so powerful.
And through this being present with whatever there is, it might be something painful, or it might be something irritating, or it might be something beautiful and wonderful. In that way of being present with it, not attaching, of wanting to keep that wonderful moment, and neither rejecting of something that we might not like, can help us to merge with it more and more, and at the same time to recognize the moments that we were maybe not present, and that we were floating away again into the illusional story. And when we say the illusion or the programs are illusions, or even how it's said in the yogic teachings that the great Maya, the great illusion, is around us, that doesn't mean that we should disregard life because everything is just an illusion anyway. But what it means is to understand that we shouldn't take it too serious and we shouldn't take it too personal, and we shouldn't take our ego too personal. And from that space we can just make it playful and allow it to be a dance, and allow it to be one continuous moment of flow of whatever is presented. And that makes it really, really magical and beautiful. And I think that the ego sometimes does not want us to go into that space. It wants to be very serious, and whatever it does, may it be the healing process, or may it be the identification with the thoughts. So trusting that lightness and returning back into that lightness of the divine presence, knowing that it is right here within us. It's nowhere outside. It's not far away, and we don't need to hike all these mountains to find it. Sure, if you're guided to, please go ahead, but it's more about the understanding that it's already here, and you can rest into that awareness, and from that space to see life in a different way, through a different perspective.
And that's the very aspect, is the I am presence, as in the present moment. There is a present in the present moment, and anchoring in that present moment do we receive the fullness. And the mind is often in the future or the past, and this is the illusion it creates. But when we anchor ourselves in the I am presence of the present moment, do we fully commune with the true self.
And we are really excited to soon share with you more of our offerings. We are just about to create another online course that contains many tools to help you to come back deeper into that space of presence. And if you want to know more, and if you want to be in touch, you can sign up on schoolofrosemystics.com to our mailing list, and we are continuously sharing a lot of beautiful and magical gifts. Thank you for listening today.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.